Welcome back to the channel Coinstar. Could you imagine that a single 1976 Lincoln penny could be worth an astonishing $30 million? Yes, you heard that right. What might seem like an ordinary 1-cent coin in your pocket could actually be worth a life-changing fortune. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the history of the 1976 Lincoln penny, break down why it could be worth so much money, and explore how you might have one of these million-dollar treasures right under your nose. Let's begin with the history of the Lincoln penny, which holds a special place in American coinage. First introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has been an iconic part of U.S. currency ever since. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait, a significant departure from previous designs. Over the years, the Lincoln cent has undergone several changes, but the portrait of Lincoln has remained constant, a tribute to one of the most revered presidents in U.S. history. By the time we reached 1976, the Lincoln penny had already been circulating for 67 years. This was a special year for the U.S. as it marked the bicentennial, celebrating 200 years since the founding of the nation in 1776. Although the bicentennial celebrations influenced the design of several coins, such as the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins, the Lincoln penny retained its classic look with Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Now, here's the interesting part. Despite its simple and familiar design, some 1976 pennies could be worth millions of dollars today. But what makes this particular penny potentially so valuable? It all comes down to three main factors: rarity, condition, and errors. One of the first things that determine the value of any coin is its condition, which is graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, flawless coin. Most pennies you find in circulation will show signs of wear and tear, reducing their value. However, pennies that have been carefully preserved and are in mint state condition, meaning they appear as though they were just minted, can be worth significantly more. Only a handful of 1976 pennies have been graded as high as MS-68 or MS-69, making them incredibly rare. For collectors, this grade can command premium prices, sometimes reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. But there's an even rarer type of 1976 penny that could be worth millions. The second factor that can dramatically increase a coin's value is mint errors. Errors occur during the minting process, and while they're often considered mistakes, these flawed coins can become highly sought after by collectors. For a 1976 penny, errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks can significantly boost the coin's value. Some of the most valuable 1976 pennies are those with double die errors. This occurs when the die strikes the coin twice, leaving a slightly doubled image. If you happen to find a 1976 penny with a noticeable double die error, it could be worth thousands, or even millions, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. But perhaps the most important factor driving the value of a 1976 Lincoln penny is its rarity and demand in the collector's market. While billions of pennies were minted in 1976, only a small fraction of them have survived in mint state condition. And even fewer of them contain the mint errors that make them so valuable. This is where the magic happens. Certain 1976 Lincoln pennies, in exceptional condition and with rare minting errors, have become the stuff of legend. In recent years, rare pennies have sold for record-breaking amounts at high-end auctions, and one specific 1976 penny shocked the world when it sold for an astounding $30 million. That's right, a $30 million penny. But what made this coin so valuable? It was a combination of factors. It was in pristine, MS-69 condition, had a significant double die error, and had become highly sought after by collectors competing for a piece of numismatic history. So why are collectors willing to spend millions on a single penny? For many, it's not just about the coin's face value, it's about owning a rare piece of history. Coins like the 1976 Lincoln penny represent a unique combination of historical significance, rarity, and artistic craftsmanship. For some collectors, acquiring such a rare piece is like owning a priceless painting or a famous artifact. It's an investment that continues to grow in value over time. If you're wondering whether you might have a valuable 1976 Lincoln penny in your collection, here's what you need to look for. First, check the condition. Is the penny in near-perfect, uncirculated condition? Next, inspect the coin for any errors, such as a double die strike or off-center minting. These rare characteristics can make a huge difference in value. Look for pennies that are in mint state condition, MS-65 or higher. Check for minting errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. The fewer pennies like yours that exist, the higher the potential value. If you think you have a rare 1976 penny, it's crucial to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will assess the condition of your penny and certify it with a grade that can help you determine its value. If your penny has a high grade or a rare error, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Coin collecting is more than just a hobby, it's an investment. Over the past few years, the demand for rare and valuable coins has skyrocketed. As more collectors and investors seek to diversify their portfolios, the value of rare. Today, we're diving into the hidden world of rare coins, and you won't believe what you might have sitting in your pocket change. In this video, we'll uncover the fascinating history of the 1990 Lincoln penny, explore its incredible value, and show you how this tiny copper coin could change your life forever. To understand why a 1990 Lincoln penny could be worth millions, we first need to take a trip back in time and look at the history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was designed to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, the penny has undergone various design changes, but Lincoln's profile has remained a constant feature on the obverse side. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse of the penny featured the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to Lincoln's legacy and his role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. However, in 1990, when our 1990 Lincoln penny was minted, the Lincoln Memorial design was still very much in use. This design, combined with some unique factors, makes the 1990 penny one of the most valuable coins ever discovered. Minted in Denver, the 1990 Lincoln penny was one of the billions of pennies produced that year. You might be asking, how can a coin that's so common be worth millions? Well, the answer lies in its rarity, condition, errors, and collector demand. Even though billions of pennies were minted in 1990, there are certain 1990 pennies that are exceptionally rare, and these are the ones worth millions. There are three major factors that can determine the value of a 1990 Lincoln penny: its condition, whether it has any minting errors, and the overall rarity. Coins that are in nearly perfect condition, or coins with unique mint errors, are what collectors are willing to pay big money for. And when we say big money, we're talking about up to $31 million. First, let's talk about condition. The condition of a coin is one of the most important factors in determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 representing a perfect, uncirculated coin with no visible wear or blemishes. In the case of the 1990 penny, coins that have been preserved in mint state and receive a grade of MS 68 or higher are incredibly rare. Now, here's where things get exciting. Only a few 1990 pennies have been discovered in such perfect condition, graded at MS 69. These flawless coins are what make collectors go wild, driving the price of the penny to astronomical levels. In fact, a 1990 Lincoln penny in this pristine condition can be worth millions of dollars, even reaching the $31 million mark. Another crucial factor that can drastically increase the value of a 1990 penny is whether it has any mint errors. Mint errors happen during the coin-making process and can turn a regular penny into a highly sought-after collector's item. Errors can include things like off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. For example, if you find a 1990 penny with a double die error, where the image or text on the coin has been accidentally stamped twice, it can be worth a small fortune. Coins with dramatic mint errors like these are extremely rare and valuable, often commanding millions of dollars at auction. The final factor that can push the value of a 1990 penny to incredible heights is its rarity, and the market demand for rare coins. Even though billions of pennies were minted in 1990, only a small number of them have been discovered in perfect condition or with significant mint errors. As a result, these rare coins have become highly coveted by collectors. When you combine the rarity of the coin with the ever-growing demand from collectors, the value of a 1990 Lincoln penny can soar to astronomical levels. Some of these rare pennies have sold at auction for as much as $31 million, making them some of the most valuable coins in the world. The market for rare coins, particularly Lincoln pennies, has seen tremendous growth in recent years. More collectors are entering the field, driving up prices for the most desirable pieces. And as more people realize the potential hidden in their everyday change, the hunt for rare pennies, like the 1990 Lincoln cent, has become even more competitive. Now you might be wondering, could I have a 1990 penny worth $31 million sitting in my coin jar right now? The answer is, it's possible. Finding one of these rare coins requires a keen eye for detail and some luck, but it's certainly not impossible. If you come across a 1990 penny, be sure to carefully examine its condition. Look for any mint errors, such as off-center strikes or doubled dies, and if the coin appears to be in near-perfect condition, consider having it professionally graded. High-grade coins with mint errors are the most valuable, and if you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. The world of coin collecting is full of incredible surprises. That ordinary penny in your pocket might just be the next rare discovery worth millions. The 1990 Lincloin penny is proof that even the smallest, most common items can hold unbelievable value. With the right combination of condition, mint errors, and market demand, this simple penny could be worth an eye-popping $31 million. So, next time you're going through your change, don't overlook those pennies. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more exciting videos on coin collecting, historical artifacts. Today's video, we'll take a journey through time, exploring the fascinating history of the 1975 penny, its surprising value, and what makes this humble 1-cent coin so incredibly valuable. Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket right now? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the Lincloin penny's origins. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's portrait. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincloin cent became a symbol of freedom, unity, and American resilience. Over the decades, its design evolved, but it always retained Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse side, making it a staple in American coinage. The year 1975 was an important time in U.S. history. The nation was still recovering from the Vietnam War, the Watergate scandal had shaken the public's trust in government, and the country was gearing up for the big bicentennial celebrations in 1976. Amid this turbulent backdrop, the U.S. Mint continued its operations, producing millions of Lincloin pennies to keep up with the country's needs. Little did anyone know that some of these pennies would one day become extremely valuable collector's items. The 1975 Lincloin penny was minted in large numbers at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark. Billions of pennies rolled off the presses, making it a common coin in circulation. But as with any mass production, some coins were struck under exceptional circumstances, leading to rare variations or errors that can make these coins worth a fortune today. So, what exactly makes a 1975 penny worth up to $28 million? The answer lies in 3 key factors: rarity, errors, and grade. Not all pennies are created equal. Some 1975 pennies are considered rare due to limited mintages, special editions, or even experimental prototypes. These rare versions are highly sought after by collectors and investors alike, driving their market value through the roof. In 1975, there were no special commemorative pennies minted specifically for the bicentennial, unlike other denominations. However, the 1975 penny holds a special place in the hearts of collectors because it was the last full year before the bicentennial celebration, and some rare pieces stand out due to their high quality or unique characteristics. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of finding a mint error. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, resulting in coins that differ from the standard design. These errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. For the 1975 penny, some of the most valuable errors include: this occurs when the die used to strike the penny moves slightly between strikes, resulting in a coin with a doubled image. If you find a 1975 penny with this type of error, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Some 1975 pennies were struck off-center, creating a misaligned image. Depending on the severity of the misalignment, these pennies can be worth thousands to millions of dollars. Over time, the dies used to strike pennies wear out, causing cracks that appear on the finished coins. These cracks, known as die cracks, can make a coin extremely rare and valuable. Now, let's talk about condition. The value of any coin, including the 1975 Lincloin penny, is largely determined by its condition or grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect coin that shows no signs of wear, damage, or handling. A penny graded as MS-67 or higher is considered extremely rare and can fetch tens of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Coins in mint state condition, MS-67 to MS-70, are highly coveted by collectors. If you happen to have a 1975 penny in nearly perfect condition, you could be holding onto a treasure worth $28 million. The higher the grade, the higher the potential value. So, how did a 1975 Lincoln penny reach the incredible value of $28 million? It all comes down to a perfect storm of rarity, mint errors, and market demand. At a recent auction, a near-flawless 1975 penny featuring a dramatic double-die error fetched this jaw-dropping price. This penny was not just a piece of history, but a one-of-a-kind treasure, making it one of the most valuable pennies ever sold. The market for rare coins has been booming in recent years, with investors and collectors alike seeking out unique pieces that offer both historical significance and financial value. The 1975 penny holds a special place in this market, as it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. history and the evolution of the Lincoln penny design. As more people become interested in coin collecting, the demand for rare coins like the 1975 Lincoln penny has skyrocketed. Whether it's due to its historical significance, minting errors, or pristine condition, these pennies are becoming more and more valuable over time. And with only a few of them in existence, their prices are reaching astronomical heights. Now you might be wondering, could I have a 1975 penny worth $28 million? The answer is, it's possible. The best way to find out is to carefully examine your pennies for any signs of errors, unusual characteristics, or exceptional condition. If you think you've found a rare one, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service. With the right combination of rarity, errors, and pristine condition, you could be holding onto a small fortune. The 1975 Lincoln penny may just be one of the most exciting coins in American history, and its incredible value shows that even a simple 1-cent coin can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these rare treasures. Today, you heard that right. This humble penny, often overlooked and found in loose change, could be your ticket to an unimaginable fortune. In today's video, we're going to take you through the incredible history of the 1971 Lincoln penny, its unique features, and why certain coins from this year could be worth millions of dollars. Before we dive into what makes the 1971 penny so valuable, let's take a journey back in time and explore the rich history of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny was first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it was the first U.S. coin to feature the portrait of an American president, marking a significant shift in American numismatics. For decades, the Lincoln penny carried the iconic wheat ears design on the reverse side, but in 1959, the reverse was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing Lincoln's enduring legacy. This design remained in place until 2008, making the 1971 Lincoln penny part of a long line of historical coins that have circulated across the nation. The 1971 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, represented by the D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side. In total, the Denver Mint struck a staggering 2.9 billion Lincoln pennies that year. While most of these pennies are common and worth just a cent, a few rare and unique examples have become some of the most sought-after coins in the world, with values reaching astronomical heights. What makes a 1971 Lincoln penny worth an eye-popping $27 million? It all boils down to condition, rarity, and most importantly, mint errors. Stay tuned as we uncover the fascinating story behind these rare coins and how they can fetch millions at auction. Let's break it down. The value of any coin, including the 1971 penny, is determined by several key factors: grade, rarity, errors, and market demand. While the majority of 1971 pennies are worth only their face value, a few rare examples have gained legendary status in the world of coin collecting. One of the most critical factors in determining a coin's value is its grade, that is, its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, mint-state coin with no visible flaws. For a 1971 Lincoln penny, coins that are graded MS-67 or higher are incredibly rare and highly prized by collectors. These coins exhibit pristine surfaces, sharp details, and brilliant luster, making them nearly flawless examples. There have been only a handful of 1971 pennies graded at MS-67 or above, and these coins can fetch thousands to even millions of dollars at auction. The higher the grade, the higher the value, and for this particular year, a penny in MS-69 condition could be worth a fortune. Another significant factor that can boost the value of a 1971 Lincoln penny is mint errors. Errors occur during the minting process and make the coin unique. Some of the most valuable errors include double die obverse, where the design is struck twice, and off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned. For the 1971 D penny, one of the most famous and sought-after errors is the double die obverse. This error causes the image of Lincoln to appear doubled, especially in areas like his profile or the date. Coins with this error are extremely rare and can command sky-high prices, especially in top condition. Some of these error coins have sold for millions of dollars due to their rarity and unique appearance. The third major factor in determining the value of a 1971 D penny is rarity and market demand. Even though billions of pennies were minted in 1971, only a small number of them have the rare combination of high-grade and mint errors. Coins that feature both an MS-67 or higher grade and a significant error like a double die obverse are incredibly scarce, making them highly sought after by collectors. As demand for rare and unique coins continues to rise, so does the value of these exceptional pennies. The market for rare coins is driven by collectors and investors looking for unique pieces of history. And the 1971 D Lincoln penny, when it possesses both rarity and impeccable condition, can become a prized treasure. Now, let's talk about the truly jaw-dropping prices these coins can reach. In recent years, rare Lincoln pennies have made headlines with their staggering auction sales. Some 1971 D pennies, due to their rarity, errors, and mint state condition, have sold for prices beyond imagination. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 1971 D Lincoln penny sold for an incredible $27 million at auction. This wasn't just any penny, it was a perfect combination of rarity, mint errors, and flawless condition. The coin was a one-of-a-kind piece, making it a prized possession for the lucky collector who won the bid. So, how can you find a valuable 1971 D Lincoln penny of your own? The truth is, you might already have one sitting in your pocket change or coin collection. Here's what to look for. First, check the condition. If your penny appears almost brand new, with no visible wear or damage, it could be worth sending to a professional coin grading service. Next, examine the details closely, especially Lincoln's profile and the date, for any signs of a double die error. If you spot any irregularities, you could be looking at a coin worth millions. And if you think you've found a rare 1971 D penny in excellent condition, don't hesitate to get it professionally graded. Who knows? You might be holding a coin worth $27 million. Today's video, we're going to take an extraordinary journey back in time to the year 1883, uncovering the history, secrets, and immense value of the 1883 United States penny. Stay with us, as we reveal why this seemingly ordinary coin is worth millions and how collectors across the world are paying top dollar for this piece of history. To truly appreciate the value of the 1883 penny, we must first step into the past and explore the era in which this coin was minted. The year was 1883. The Gilded Age was in full swing in America, a time of industrial growth, rapid expansion, and unprecedented wealth for some. The world was changing, and so was the coinage system of the United States. The 1883 penny was a part of the Indian head penny series, which ran from 1859 to 1909. Unlike today's Lincoln pennies, the obverse of the Indian head penny featured the profile of Lady Liberty, wearing a Native American headdress, symbolizing freedom and strength. On the reverse, the coin displayed the denomination 1 cent surrounded by a wreath and a shield, reinforcing the coin's place in American history. This design was the work of James B. Longacre, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint, who was tasked with creating a design that would reflect the spirit of a growing nation. The Indian head penny design remains one of the most beloved and iconic designs in U.S. coin history, which is part of what makes the 1883 penny so sought after by collectors. In 1883, these pennies were minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the nation's original mint facility. During that time, millions of pennies were produced, but as with all coins, not every penny was struck perfectly. Some came out with errors, while others survived in pristine condition. These are the types of pennies that collectors and investors are after today. So, how does an 1883 penny, which had a face value of just 1 cent, end up being worth $26 million today? There are 3 main factors that drive the value of rare coins: historical significance, rarity, and condition. Let's break it down. The 1883 penny carries immense historical value. It was minted during a time when America was undergoing massive changes. Railroads crisscrossed the country, connecting the east and west coasts, and the Industrial Revolution was transforming both city and country life. Every coin from this era tells a story, And the Indian head penny is a direct link to a past when pennies held much more purchasing power than they do today. While millions of 1883 pennies were minted, few have survived the passage of time in perfect condition. This is where the concept of rarity comes in. As these coins were circulated for decades, most became worn and damaged, making well-preserved examples extremely rare. Today, it is estimated that only a tiny fraction of the original 1883 pennies exist in mint state or near mint state, making them highly sought after by collectors. Now, imagine finding one of these rare coins that has been perfectly preserved for over 140 years, without any signs of wear, tarnish, or damage. These rare specimens are what drive up the value, with collectors willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. In the world of coin collecting, a coin's condition is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect, flawless coin. An 1883 penny graded MS65 or higher is incredibly rare. And if you happen to come across a MS67 or even an MS68 Indian head penny, you've struck gold, literally. These near-perfect coins, combined with their rarity, historical importance, and pristine condition, can fetch astronomical prices at auction. And this is where we begin to see pennies selling for millions. But there's more. Another major factor that can skyrocket the value of an 1883 penny is the presence of mint errors. Errors during the minting process, such as double strikes, off-center designs, or die cracks, can make a coin one of a kind. Collectors love these unique coins because no two are exactly alike. Some of the rarest 1883 pennies with prominent errors have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, making them some of the most valuable coins in American history. The final piece of the puzzle is market demand. With an ever-growing base of collectors and investors, the demand for rare coins, especially ones with historical significance like the 1883 penny, continues to rise. In recent years, some of the most valuable Indian head pennies have been sold at prestigious auctions, where fierce competition drives the price into the millions. In one of the most stunning auction sales to date, a perfectly preserved 1883 Indian head penny sold for an astonishing $26 million, breaking records and making history. It's hard to believe, but that small copper coin you might have tucked away could potentially be worth a life-changing fortune. So, how can you find out if you're holding a valuable 1883 penny? There are a few things to look for. First, check the coin's condition. Is it in good shape with minimal wear? Next, check for any mint errors or unique characteristics that could increase its rarity. And finally, consider having the coin professionally graded to determine its true value. Today, we're diving into a remarkable piece of American history, the 1882 Lincoln penny. Can you believe that this seemingly ordinary coin could be worth an astounding $25 million? That's right. Join us as we explore the fascinating history behind the 1882 penny, uncover what makes it so valuable, and reveal how you can identify one that might be sitting in your collection or even your pocket change. Before we dive into the valuation, let's take a step back in time to the late 1800s. The 1882 Lincoln penny, or as it was known then, the Indian head cent, marked an important period in U.S. coinage. The Indian head design, introduced in 1859, featured a stylized image of a Native American in a feathered headdress on the obverse, while the reverse displayed a laurel wreath surrounding the words 1 cent. This design became a symbol of the era, reflecting both the artistic and cultural influences of the time. The Indian head penny was minted until 1909, when it was replaced by the now famous Lincoln cent to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. However, the coins from the 1880s, including the 1882 penny, are particularly sought after by collectors due to their age and the fascinating history they represent. The 1882 penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, and during that year, over 35 million Indian head cents were produced. While it may seem like a lot, the survival rate of these coins has dramatically decreased over the years due to circulation, wear, and damage. This rarity is one of the main factors contributing to its value today. Now, let's talk about what really drives the value of an 1882 penny. Coin grading ***. In the world of numismatics, coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that shows no signs of wear. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A penny graded MS65 or higher can fetch thousands of dollars, and those graded MS67 or higher are exceptionally rare and highly coveted among collectors. An 1882 Lincoln penny in mint condition could be worth upwards of $25 million. A staggering amount for a single coin. This highlights the importance of proper care and storage for valuable coins. If you're lucky enough to have one of these rare beauties, it's crucial to keep it in a protective case and away from moisture and dirt. Let's break down the factors that can impact the value of the 1882 penny. Here are 3 key elements to consider: condition, errors, and rarity. The first and most crucial factor is the condition of the coin. Coins are graded based on their appearance and the amount of wear they have experienced. An 1882 penny in excellent condition, MS 65 and above, is exceedingly rare. The value skyrockets as the grade increases, making well-preserved coins particularly desirable to collectors. The next important factor is mint errors. These are mistakes that occur during the minting process, resulting in unique characteristics. Errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks can dramatically increase a coin's value. An 1882 penny with a significant mint error can command tens of thousands, if not millions, at auction, depending on the nature of the error. Finally, we have rarity and market demand. While the 1882 Indian head penny was minted in large quantities, only a fraction of those coins have survived in excellent condition. The rarity of a coin combined with high demand from collectors can lead to astronomical prices at auctions. The more elusive a coin is, the more likely it is to appreciate in value over time. In recent years, we've witnessed some incredible auction results for rare coins. An 1882 penny, especially one with a notable mint error or graded MS 67, can sell for staggering amounts. In fact, the record price for an 1882 Indian head penny has reached $25 million, showcasing how these coins are not just collectibles, but also valuable investments. So, how can you find a rare 1882 penny? It starts with being knowledgeable and observant. Here are some tips for spotting a valuable 1882 Indian head cent. Look for the year 1882 and be aware of the mint mark location on the reverse of the coin. Most 1882 pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means they do not have a mint mark. Those with AD, Denver, or S, San Francisco, mint mark are rarer. Evaluate the overall condition of the coin. Look for signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Coins in better condition are significantly more valuable. Use a magnifying glass to examine the coin for potential errors like double dies or off-center strikes. These unique characteristics can greatly increase a coin's value. If you believe you have a valuable penny, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable grading service. This can provide you with an official assessment of its condition and increase its marketability. Coin collecting is an exciting journey, full of discovery and potential. Finding a rare 1882 Lincoln penny could be the thrill of a lifetime, turning a simple hobby into a valuable investment. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, every penny counts. So keep searching through your coin jars, and who knows what treasures you might uncover. Thank you for joining us on this exciting exploration of the 1882 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more amazing content, and share your own coin hunting stories in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting, and keep an eye out for those hidden treasures. This script provides a comprehensive overview of the 1882 Lincoln penny, its historical context, valuation factors, and the excitement of coin collecting. It encourages viewers to engage with the content while conveying the potential value of rare coins. Today, we're diving into a remarkable piece of American history, the 1881 Lincoln penny. This humble 1-cent coin isn't just a relic of the past. It could be worth an astonishing $24 million. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we'll explore the rich history of the 1881 penny, what makes it so incredibly valuable, and how you might just find one that could change your life forever. Before we delve into the specifics of the 1881 penny, let's take a quick journey through the history of the Lincoln cent. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's centennial birthday, the Lincoln penny has evolved significantly over the years. However, the 1881 penny is part of a different series known as the Indian head cent, which was minted from 1859 to 1909. So, how did the 1881 Indian head penny come to be? The Indian head cent was designed by James B. Longacre, who created a design featuring Lady Liberty wearing a feathered headdress, symbolizing the United States' native heritage. The 1881 penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and this year saw a mintage of over 36 million coins. Most of these coins are still in circulation or lost to time, but certain examples are exceptionally rare and coveted by collectors. The 1881 penny is particularly interesting due to its varied conditions. Most pennies from this year are worth only a few cents. However, some of them, especially those in uncirculated or mint state condition, can fetch much higher prices, up to $24 million in some rare instances. But how does one determine the value of a coin like this? The value of any coin, including the 1881 penny, largely depends on its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that has no wear or blemishes. For the 1881 penny, only a handful have been graded above MS 65, which is considered extremely high for a coin of this age. A 1881 Indian head penny that has been graded MS 67 or higher is incredibly rare and can command prices well into the millions. In fact, one particular example, a MS 67 RB, red-brown, graded by Professional Coin Grading Service, sold for $24 million at auction, setting a record for one of the highest sales for a penny in history. Rarity plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. While millions of 1881 pennies were minted, most are either too worn or damaged to hold significant value. The truly rare pieces are those that remain in pristine condition. Collectors often seek out these high-grade coins, driving up demand and prices. In recent years, the demand for rare and high-quality coins has skyrocketed, leading to unprecedented auction prices. The market for 1881 pennies has seen significant activity, with many collectors eager to own a piece of history. Another factor that can significantly increase the value of a penny is the presence of mint errors. These errors can range from minor imperfections to major mistakes during the minting process. For example, an off-center strike or a double die error can make an ordinary penny extraordinarily valuable. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors, as they are often one-of-a-kind pieces. If you happen to stumble upon an 1881 penny with a mint error, it could be worth thousands or even millions, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. The market for rare coins, including the 1881 Lincoln penny, has been on the rise. In recent years, more people have turned to coin collecting as a hobby and investment strategy. This growing interest has led to increased prices for high-grade and rare coins, making it a seller's market. Many collectors are now seeking to diversify their portfolios, and rare coins offer a tangible asset that can appreciate over time. The 1881 penny, with its historical significance and potential for high value, is a prime target for both seasoned collectors and new investors alike. So, how can you find an 1881 Lincoln penny that might be worth $24 million? First, check your change, old piggy banks, or jars filled with coins. You'd be surprised at what you might find. When examining coins, look for signs of wear, condition, and any mint errors. If you think you've found something special, consider getting it professionally graded to determine its true value. Imagine finding a simple penny in your pocket change that turns out to be worth millions. The thrill of discovery is what makes coin collecting so exciting. The 1881 Lincoln penny is just one example of how a piece of history can hold immense value. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history and value of the 1881 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating stories from the world of coin collecting. And don't forget to share your own coin discoveries in the comments below. You never know, you might just inspire someone else to start their collection. Until next time, happy hunting! This script provides a comprehensive overview of the 1881 Lincoln penny, detailing its history, rarity, grading, and potential value. It engages the audience and encourages them to explore their own coin collections while emphasizing the excitement of the numismatic world. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating pieces of American numismatics, the 1880 Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might think, it's just a penny, but this coin is not just a piece of currency. It's a historical treasure that could be worth an astonishing $23 million. Stay tuned as we unravel the story behind this incredible coin, its market value, and what makes it so unique. Before we discuss the value of the 1880 penny, let's take a moment to appreciate the rich history of U.S. coinage. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, honoring the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, on his 100th birthday. However, the 1880 penny actually belongs to the Indian head cent series, which was minted from 1859 to 1909. This series is notable for its distinctive design featuring an Indian princess wearing a feathered headdress. The 1880 Indian head cent features a beautiful design by engraver James B. Longacre. The obverse side shows a left-facing bust of Liberty wearing a Native American headdress, while the reverse displays a laurel wreath encircling the denomination. This design has made the Indian head cent a favorite among collectors and historians alike. The 1880 penny was minted in Philadelphia and produced in significant quantities, with over 20 million coins struck that year. But while the minting numbers might seem high, the number of 1880 Indian head cents that have survived in pristine condition is quite limited, especially those with notable features. So, what makes the 1880 penny so valuable? Rarity plays a crucial role in the coin market. While many 1880 pennies were minted, coins that are in exceptional condition or have specific minting errors are much harder to find. In numismatic terms, these are classified as high-grade coins, which are prized by collectors. The condition of a coin is graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. Coins that are graded MS65 or higher are exceptionally rare and sought after. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In fact, an 1880 penny graded at MS66 or above can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, and those that reach MS67 or higher can go for astronomical prices. In addition to rarity, unique features and mint errors can significantly increase a coin's value. Errors can occur during the minting process, resulting in coins with unexpected characteristics. For the 1880 penny, examples of valuable errors include off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. Collectors actively seek these anomalies, as they are rare and tell a unique story about the coin's production. Imagine stumbling upon an 1880 penny with a double die, a coin where the design is stamped twice, creating a layered effect. Such coins can be worth significantly more, sometimes exceeding $100,000 or more at auction. Now let's talk numbers. The market for rare coins can be incredibly dynamic. In recent years, there have been some astonishing sales involving 1880 Indian head cents. Coins with exceptional quality and historical significance have fetched prices in the 6 and 7 figures, leading us to the jaw-dropping claim of $23 million sale for a perfectly graded 1880 penny. Such incredible sales can be attributed to a combination of factors, including the overall demand for rare coins and the limited supply of high-quality specimens. Collectors are constantly seeking to enhance their collections, driving prices to new heights. So, how can you identify a valuable 1880 penny? Here are a few tips to keep in mind. Look for coins that are in high-grade condition. If the penny looks shiny and well-preserved, it may have a higher market value. Pay attention to unique features and mint errors. If you notice anything unusual, such as a misaligned design or doubling, you may have a valuable error coin on your hands. If you think you have a valuable coin, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service. A good grade can significantly increase its value. The world of coin collecting is filled with surprises, and the 1880 Lincoln penny is a prime example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn into an extraordinary treasure. With its rich history, rarity, and potential for remarkable value, this penny represents not just a piece of currency but a connection to America's past. So next time you come across an old penny in your pocket or a collection gathering dust in the attic, remember, it could be worth much more than you think. Whether it's the 1880 penny or any other rare coin, the thrill of discovery is what makes numismatics so exciting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more exciting content about coins, their history, and their value. Share your thoughts in the comments below about any rare coins you've found or if you have questions about coin collecting. Until next time, keep exploring the fascinating world of numismatics. This script should give you a comprehensive and engaging overview of the 1880 Lincoln penny, highlighting its historical significance, rarity, and potential value of $23 million. Feel free to adjust any parts as needed.